Hey, and welcome back to Northern Chris. Not the video I thought I'd be making right now. We're moving this gravel with the Massey Ferguson, and then you'll see what happened in this video clip.
So this day started just like any other. Massey Ferguson fired right up, using it to move all this gravel to get this garage slab ready. No issues. I've used this tractor for probably 3 years. All I've done was top up the transmission fluid, oil, add some diesel fuel. That's it. So I knew it was a matter of time before something was going to happen, and today was that day. Just when you think things couldn't get worse, it starts raining. It's like I just broke the wheel off my tractor. Now Mother Nature's like, oh, let's start raining.
Oh, the first thing finally broke. Yeah. It's not good. Not sure how this works. That's not good. This thing might be staying here all winter. Yikes. Alright, so I'm back home now. I got the tire with me. There's supposed to be a grease fitting here, which I don't even see. Oh, there's a hole for one. So I'll need a new grease fitting. I'm gonna take this cap off. This should twist off. So one thing when I'm buying a piece of used equipment, I always try to see if there's a book included. Luckily in this case, buddy had the book, 1969 Massey Ferguson book. And then he had the original, this was a printout, and then this is the original book itself, parts book for the MF 1365 tractor. Parts book, which came in handy. So you can see here, my hub is cracked, the back, I'm hoping it'll still work. But I ordered some bearings. I called the Massey Ferguson dealer. They were cheaper than Napa, believe it or not, by about 15 bucks for these bearings, and I didn't even price out the other ones. So I ordered 2 bearings, one for each side, the front and back for each wheel. And then I also ordered this number 4, which is a sleeve. So I gotta pick that up next week. That's the one positive about these manuals when you get a used piece of equipment. It tells me exactly the part number. So I can just call the dealership and say, hey, I need front and rear bearings, or inner and outer bearings, and the sleeve, as well as number 8 here, which is an oil seal. These things are like 26 bucks each. It's crazy. So now I have the parts on order. Now it's just a matter of getting the wheel apart. So let me spin this thing around so you can see. You can see here it's half this outer piece of the hub is missing. You can see that there, it's cracked. I don't know where that piece is, if it was always been missing. And then inside here you can see there's the inner bearing. I think all the parts are in there. That's why I'm trying to take the front cap off. Not sure if you can see in there all the way. I'll try to get it from the other side. I think that's the nut. So either had no cotter pin, or the cotter pin broke and then that nut just spun off and then the wheel fell off itself. So I just don't know if this piece was always here or if it was always missing. So that could be an issue, but I should be able to put the new bearings on, put a new cotter pin in, put the nut on, and at least drive this thing for a little while longer. So let's try to get that cap off one more time. Princess Auto Save the Day. Here's a 1 3/16 shallow socket. Fits perfectly over top, no play. So that should work to hopefully snap this cap loose. Let's get some pieces. So I checked all my tools and I don't actually think I have a 3/4 inch driver. Everything's 1/2 inch. I checked everywhere. 3/8. So I don't actually have the right piece. Now luckily I'm going to the store tomorrow. I really need to clean this. Store tomorrow to get the right piece as well as some other stuff. So I guess this is to be continued. So I got the adapter piece I needed here from 1/2 inch to 3/4. That piece right there on sale. Princess Auto, again, saves the day. So it looks like all the pieces that fell off are in there. I got the washer. Looks like another washer. The outer bearing. So that's a good sign. So here you go. There's the nut. That's the busted cotter pin. There's the bearing. A couple washers. So now it's just a matter of cleaning everything. Getting all the old grease out. Seeing if there's any damage. Alright, on this cap, there was a little hole, which I think was for a grease fitting. I'm not entirely sure. I ended up buying some grease fittings. That's what it said they were. 1/4 inch in the manual. So I decided I have to tap them because they didn't fit. So I drilled out the hole, tapped them, put a grease fitting in. Not sure if it's necessary, but hey, since I have it off, I might as well fix it properly. This is where I get all my Massey Ferguson parts. WJ Lambert & Sons. They're fantastic to deal with. So as you can see, the wheel fell right off. Broke part of this hub. But I'm going to try to put it back together. So this was 2 weeks ago. I ordered all the parts from the Massey dealership. So what happened was the cotter pin snapped off. So the lug nut backed out and fell right off. So as you can see, this bearing's had better days, missing a roller bearing there. because I don't really want to leave this thing in the forest or in the woods here all winter. So let's fix this tire. Come on. You can see those threads completely worn down. That is not good. You can see the cotter pin still in there, sheared right off. Cotter pin. Alright. Nothing like a genuine part. Made in China. Looks the same. Hopefully this fits. You have to slam that on. That's super tight. Alright, so I'll grease this up. I do have to take this old one out of the rim, so I'll do that now. Just take a punch. Find the lip. Not sure if it's moving. Oh yeah, she's coming. There we go. Here's the old one. Looks the same. Is there a part number on there? Ooh. That wasn't good. So I took that out. Fire the new one in once I clean this up. I'll use the old one to punch it in. Grease. All right. Then we can take the new one and to press that in. Make sure it seats properly. I'm just gonna put some grease on it. Hopefully it'll slide. Some new grease. What are you doing? Make sure it's the right way. Make sure it's evenly. We should be hitting that. A piece of wood. I'll think I got this in. In Durban. But not in here. Like that. A little further. I think that's it. Let's just get it. The what? No, the battery. Yeah, that's. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. Now, let's grease this bearing. There we go. It's been a while. See what's coming out. You have to. Just gotta make sure I got all the grease out of them.
So how we get this together?
Just hope it fits on here. But before I do that, my hands. I did buy these O-rings or oil seals. Believe it or not, they go this way. Gasket on the outside. Like that. And then the new bearing goes this way. If I can get it on. Yeah, it worked. Oh, yeah. What? Yeah. Well, just needed a new 2x4 and it popped right on. Hopefully it's jacked up enough. I think I need a few more inches. Now I'll put this front bearing on. Oh, this one's made in Japan. Nice. Goes like this. Slides right there. Again, I have the old one. Really should have a piece of wood. What have you done? There we go, that was in. I think this won't fit just because it's mashed. Ugh. Threads are completely gone. So you gotta wonder how long it was like this. That is not good. Well, let's see if I can get this wheel on. Where we put them in order. Oh, you got. There you have it. Wheel is on. To rethread, retap that. Should be fine for the winter. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. As you can see, there's a ton of snow now, so unfortunately I didn't have time to tap the threads, so that will be a job to do in the spring. I want to do an overhaul on this tractor as well, so stay tuned for that video in the new year.